Welcome back, everybody, to the second annual Martin Luther King Classic here at Greater Beckley Christian High School. Chris Kidd with you with Robbie and Joe Mounts, our engineer and cameraman, for our second contest today between the Richwood Lumberjacks at 4-5 and the Mercer Christian Academy Cavaliers at 13-6. As we are now getting set for the opening prayer and national anthem. So we will step aside for a break and be back with the player introductions right after this here on Video Productions.
General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100-plus stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services, founded in 1975 by Riley Joe Evans, is a full-service funeral provider, offering services that respect all faiths, personal preferences, and financial considerations. They are the only funeral home in Boone, Lincoln, Logan, and Mingo counties with its own crematory. For more information, contact Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services at 304-855-3232 or visit www.evans-funeral-home.com or like Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services on Facebook to see their updated obituary information.
No one leaves their home thinking they will be in a car crash. Unfortunately, in West Virginia, more than 1/3 of people killed in car crashes are not wearing their seatbelts. Those who choose to wear their seatbelts stand a good chance to live another day. Law enforcement wants you to have a fighting chance. That's why we are busy making sure everyone is buckled up.
We would rather you arrive safe at all your destinations rather than it be your final destination.
Buckle up, click it, or ticket.
Logan Physical Therapy wants to help you. Have you been injured at work or in an accident? Come to Logan Physical Therapy and Doug Hibbs will provide a thorough, careful evaluation and create a comprehensive treatment program that will get you back on your feet. Logan Physical Therapy, turning setbacks into comebacks.
Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services, founded in 1975 by Riley Joe Evans, is a full-service funeral provider, offering services that respect all faiths, personal preferences, and financial considerations. They are the only funeral home in Boone, Lincoln, Logan, and Mingo counties with its own crematory. For more information, contact Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services at 304-855-3232 or visit www.evans-funeral-home.com or like Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services on Facebook to see their updated obituary information.
When someone contacts my office, usually something terrible has happened. A loved one has been killed at work, a child has been seriously injured in an accident, or an insurance or credit card company is harassing them. My job as their attorney in these troubled times is to comfort them, give them peace of mind, to investigate the facts of their case, research the law, and I fight to make sure that their rights are protected. If you need a lawyer, contact me.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's listen to the player introductions for the Richwood Lumberjacks and Mercer Christian Academy Cavaliers. So Mercer Christian and Richwood both introduced down on the floor right now as we're set to go to action. Again, Mercer Christian averaging 66.2 points per game. while Richwood averaging 55 points per game. Mercer Christian allowing just 51.5 points per game. Richwood allowing 66 points per game. And Richwood started the year 2-0. It's been an up-and-down year for J.B. Miller's club at 4-5, but started 2-0, then lost 3 in a row, then won 2 in a row, but since then dropped their last 2 in that stretch, losing to defending Class A champion Webster County 85-51 and to Summers County 53-50 on Friday. For Mercer Christian, they've won 5 of their last 6 games, including winning their most recent game against New Life Christian 64-51 on Friday. So we're set to go to action here from Greater Beckley Christian High School as the tip is controlled by Mercer Christian in the white uniforms, while Richwood in the black, as Mercer will be going right to left across your television and computer screen, with Richwood going left to right. As Mercer Christian, Devin Shrewsbury, the senior, they swing it around, now down low, back into the corner, 3 on the way, no good and short for Jamison Mullins, but Mercer Christian with the offensive rebound. They kick it down to Garrett Goings, now they swing it around the perimeter, now it'll be a left corner 3, and this time it goes for Zach Coleman, as the first points of the game as the junior knocks it down. Now steal in the backcourt, taken away by the Cavaliers. Into the middle, Shrewsbury drives in, short jumper, and he'll get it to go. Jamison Mullins able to get it to go. And a quick 5-0 lead here in the first 40 seconds for Mercer Christian. And now almost another steal, and it is a steal in the backcourt, saved nicely. Back to Garrett Goings, now down low, back up top. Great ball movement by Mercer Christian to get it left corner, and a 3 knocked down by Devin Shrewsbury. It is 8-0 already and just a minute into this contest. And this is a Mercer Christian team that loves to get up and down on the floor. They have scored 80 or more points 5 times this year, and that draws a quick timeout by J.B. Miller. As you see the 3 from the corner by Shrewsbury. So it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep things here. But again, this is a Mercer Christian team that loves to get up and down the floor. They scored over 100 a couple of times this year, but as we said, have scored 80 or more 5 times in their 19 games. Well, Mercer Christian, they've won 20 or more games 5 of the last 6 years. They've been a very, very consistent ball club. And they won the WVCEA state title last year, beating Beth Haven, who we'll see next, 72-55. They also won it in 2018 over Morgantown Christian Academy, 82-60. So this Mercer Christian club been one of the better teams in the state. Right now they're looking up at Beth Haven in the standings of the Class A Christian League, and just a little bit behind at 4-1 in the league on the season. Beth Haven 6-1, but Beth Haven beat them earlier this season to have that advantage. So now Richwood able to break the pressure for the first time. Lumberjacks still haven't gotten a shot off in this game. Is trapped on the right side is Wade Ritchie and throws it into the Mercer Christian bench. So this pressure really, really bothering Richwood here in the opening stages of this contest. An 8-0 lead for Mercer Christian already as Coleman gets it up top. As we said, they move it quickly around the perimeter. Now they get it back out to Coleman. Gets a good look. Long jumper. Rolls in and out. No good. Rebounded underneath by Dale Brown. So he'll get it up ahead. Now into the left corner. Pass deflected. Stolen back by Coleman as he tries to stay in bounds but steps on the end line, or sideline rather, and it'll give it back over to Richwood. And also like to say thank you to Ed Forhaig, and I apologize if I mispronounce your name, Ed, on the back end of that, but messaging us and letting us know that Combine school out of North Carolina, they dropped out of the event here today just this morning. I believe maybe weather may have been part of the problem for them as they get it left corner, 3 on the way, no good. Short by Aiden Miller, rebounded by Mercer Christian as they get it up ahead. Coleman in the corner for 3, and he'll hit again his second 3 of the game, the third 3 already for Mercer Christian as they lead 11-0. But that's changed the schedule a little. They're going to have Beth Haven play Beckley Prep instead next, and also we'll have a dunk contest to kind of fill the time vacated by what would have been the 5th or 4th game on that ledger. As turnaround jumper good by Wade Ritchie, the senior, and the Lumberjacks on the board with their first bucket of the game. Coleman looks to answer quickly on the other end, no good, but long rebound comes out. Saved by Mullins, gets it down low, good positioning, and what a finish by Garrett Goings. Again, that ball looked like it slipped out of his hands on the way up, but still was able to put it in as the outlet pass by Dale Brown over the head of his intended man and into the Mercer Christian bench. So another turnover for Richwood, and only 8 players on the Richwood roster, so a short bench for Richwood and Coach Miller's ball club. So they get it up top for Coleman. Now they'll swing it over left side for Eric Booth. Now down low, swings it back out for Coleman. Top of the key, driving in. Now back over to Coleman. Coleman cut off. Now they go down low. Short turnaround jumper, but rejected from behind. Looked like maybe that was Spencer that got a hold of it. And now Spencer will bring it up the middle of the floor, 13-2. They get it over, and now stolen away, taken again by Mercer Christian as Eric Booth able to get it. Now into the left corner, 3 on the way, counted again for Devin Shrewsbury. He's got 2 threes, Zach Coleman's got 2 threes, and it is a 16-2 lead here for Mercer Christian as Camden Lawrence gets it back into the center for Spencer. Spencer loses it, another turnover. Taken now by Mullins. Mullins in the middle, gets it right side. Back up top as they swing it around, now into the corner. Thinking about a 3 and taking a 3 again is Shrewsbury, but leaves this one short. Rebound taken by Spencer. Spencer up ahead, driving in hard, and almost that taken away. Puts up shot, rolls off, rebounded on the other side, put back up and in for Camden Lawrence. And Lawrence had 7 points in that loss against Summers County the other night and gives Richwood their 4th point of the ball game. Top of the key, now they swing it over. Shrewsbury gets inside, puts a floater up over top of Wade Ritchie as he was charging out trying to block it, but Shrewsbury now with 8 points in the game. 18-4 in favor of Mercer Christian. Is able to break the pressure is Lawrence, gets into the middle, nice find over on the left side, shot off though for Aiden Miller, and now we get a whistle in the backcourt, and looks like a foul on Richwood. So they're going to get the foul on Aiden Miller. That's the first foul of the game on either side, with 3:34 left here in the first quarter, as Mercer Christian just coming out of the gates and blitzing Richwood thus far. Nice dribble drive inside, and Ritchie thought he might have gotten it clean, but instead fouls Garrett Goings on the way in. That'll be number 1 on him, and that'll send Goings to the free throw line as the junior with his first chance of the day to try and get on the score, get in the scorebook. Again, Mercer Christian coached by Jeff Booth. Free throw up and swishes through. I should say it's the 3rd point now for Goings. Just checking in is Sam Booth, the freshman for Mercer Christian, also into the lineup. Number 31, Tanner Keithley. Second free throw swishes through as well for Goings. He's got 4 points in the lead now at 20-4. Full court pressure still being applied as Ritchie gets it in the center for Lawrence, finds a free lane to the basket, and Camden Lawrence, the junior, able to lay it in. It's 20-6 in favor of the Cavaliers. As Booth cross timeline gets it to Keithley. Now back over to Booth. As Jamison Mullins now gets his hands on it. They swing it over to Keithley with 3 minutes to go here in the first. Now back up top for Shrewsbury, over right side, open 3 on the way. This one off the mark for Mullins, rebound knocked out of bounds. And they say last touch by Mercer Christian. As Richwood will still fight against this full court pressure of the Cavaliers, but now it looks like they're going to drop out of it with a 14-point lead. Lobbed up head to Lawrence into the center, driving inside, tough floater, no good, off the side of the rim for Dale Brown. Rebounded though by Richwood, put back up, no good by Spencer, and rebound torn out by Goings. Goings will drive up the right side, gets into the corner, now back up top, 3 on the way for Keithley, and he'll knock it down for his first bucket of the game. 5 threes in this first quarter by Mercer Christian. It's just been an offensive onslaught thus far for the Cavaliers. We said they've scored 80 points or more 5 times this year, and right now they're well on pace for that. As out front, 3 on the way, online but short for Spencer. Rebound put back up, no good by Josh Landreth, who just checked in. But there's Wade Ritchie able to get the putback as he crashes the offensive boards. He had 8 points in the loss to Summers County the other night, 23-8. Mercer Christian leads it. So we fall under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Get it left side, 3 on the way for Booth, and he'll knock it down. Everything going in for Mercer Christian here in the first quarter as they lead at 26-8. Now 6 3-pointers here in the opening period. Out front is Brown. He'll get it over to Spencer. Spencer finds Lawrence over on the right side. As he tries to penetrate into the middle, instead gets it back out for Spencer. Now down low Ball fake, put up the shot, air ball for Landreth, and rebound taken away by Mercer Christian. Up ahead into the center. Nobody stopping the ball, getting all the way in, and layup is good for Jamison Mullins and the foul. That time nobody from Richwood was able to get in front of Mullins as he just charged right up the middle of the floor and was able to get the bucket and the foul, as you see here on our Video Productions instant replay. Again, just great job there by Mullins recognizing there was no one in front of him and being able to get all the way to the rack as Brown charged with the foul. And a chance here for Mullins to pick up his 5th point of the game. Free throw up and good. Now you get most of the starters back into the game for Mercer Christian. Now Mullins will check out as Cruz Testerman, the freshman, will get his first action of the day. It's almost everybody for Mercer Christian on the roster has gotten in here in the first quarter as Lawrence gets all the way inside and fouled on the shot. So he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair with 1:10 to go here in the first quarter. That's one of the big advantages that Mercer Christian has in this game is the depth of their bench compared to what Richwood has. We said only 8 players on the roster for Richwood. As Cam Lawrence's free throw up and good. He's got 5 points now for the game. Again, this Richwood club only had 4 winning seasons since 2006. They have 1 win in 2018 and 2 wins in 2016, and were 11-12 last year. They were eliminated by Valley 76-48 in the sectional tournament last year. These two teams have met 3 times before, and Richwood has won all 3 encounters against Mercer Christian, but they haven't played since January 6, 2012, when Richwood won 67-48. As Coleman's 3 off the mark and Ritchie able to get the rebound. So Mercer Christian not just looking to improve their record and prove their streak right now, also trying to pick up their first win ever against Richwood. And now a foul over in the right corner with exactly 40 seconds left in the period as they're going to get a push on Eric Booth. And that'll be number 2 on him. That's also team foul number 2 against the Cavaliers and 3 against Richwood. Pass out front for Lawrence. 29-10. Favor of Mercer Christian. Drive in and looks like a charge. Going to be called here on Richwood as Dale Boone is called for the offensive charge. That'll be number 2 on him. So we'll see if Mercer Christian gets the final look here of the first quarter. Leading it by 19 as it'll be brought up by Testerman. He'll find Coleman on the right side. Looks like Mercer Christian going to work it around here unless they get an open look. They get it back to Testerman. And he does get an open look. He'll fire it and he'll drill it. Cruz Testerman gets in on the action with his first bucket of the game, and it's also a 7 3-pointers here in the first period by the Cavaliers. They put up 32 points as Lawrence into the corner for Ritchie with 2 seconds. He'll put up a deep jumper, short. Rebound comes down to Testerman, and that will end the first quarter of play as Mercer Christian puts on a show from the outside, and they lead at 32-10 as we head to quarter number 2. Back after this as you are watching the Martin Luther King Classic with us right here live on Video Productions.
Your next car buying experience easy at Mid-State Ford or Northside Automotive at Northside Drive in Summersville. We've got 9 great brands in one giant location. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Fiat, Ford, Chevy, Buick, GMC. That's right, folks. Just off Route 19 in Summersville, West Virginia's premier car dealership. Mid-State Ford and Northside Automotive. Just a short drive from anywhere. Visit us today.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign.
Getting ready for the start of quarter number 2 here from Greater Beckley Christian High School. Chris Kidd with you. Alongside me, Robbie and Joe Mounts here on camera and engineering as we've got 3 more games coming your way today. Again, we'll have Beth Haven Christian taking on Beckley Prep coming up next, and then in our 2 final games of the day, again, we'll have Bob Bolin alongside me for those. We'll have Greater Beckley Christian taking on defending